Good evening, welcome to the 7 o'clock English news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The State Council discusses draft laws on the real estate registry and civil society institutions, as well as amending some provisions of the arbitration law in civil and commercial disputes. The International Conference on Emerging Technologies in Multidisciplinary Fields focuses on digital innovation and future-oriented strategies in higher education and industry. And with an investment volume exceeding 9.6 billion Oman riyals, Seoul Industrial City signs an investment contract to establish a triochlorosilane production plant. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haitham bin Tariq has sent cable of greetings to His Excellency President Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic of South Sudan on his country's independence anniversary. The State Council discussed in its regular session the real estate registry and the civil society institutions draft laws. The Council also reviewed a number of topics related to public interests, such as the current situation of Oman's economy and labor market, in addition to mechanism of income diversification in the Sultanate of Oman, amending some of the arbitration law provisions in civil and commercial disputes. The Council members held extensive discussions regarding the real estate registry law, especially in the rapid movement witnessed by the housing sector and the great role that the law plays in regulating the real estate ownership rights and the ease of trading. The session was presided over by His Excellency Sheikh Abdul Malik bin Abdullah Al Khalili, Chairman of the State Council. The National Defense College, the Academy of Strategic and Defense Studies, today concluded its annual strategic exercises, Decision Making 12. More in the following report.
The National Defense College at the Academy for Strategic and Defense Studies has concluded its annual strategic exercise, Decision Making 12, involving participants of the 12th National Defense Corps from various military, security, and civil institutions. Held under the patronage of Vice Admiral Abdullah bin Khamis al-Raisi, Chief of Staff of the Sultan's Armed Forces, the closing ceremony was attended by senior commanders and officials. It featured a briefing and visual presentation showcasing the exercise's phases, roles, tasks, and key takeaways drawn from hypothetical scenarios. The exercise marked a significant training milestone aimed at equipping national leaders to navigate complex regional and global challenges. It explored current geopolitical developments and their potential security, economic, and political impact on the region, while strengthening crisis decision-making, strategic planning, and interagency coordination.
The International Conference on Emerging Technologies in Multidisciplinary Fields opened today in Muscat, focusing on digital innovation and future-oriented strategies in higher education and industry. The opening ceremony of the conference was presided over by His Highness Sayyid Nadir bin Al-Julenda bin Majid Al-Said, Secretary General of the Diwan of our Court. More of the coming report.
In a fast-changing world shaped by constant technological advancement, harnessing innovation is no longer optional, it is essential. That principle defined the International Conference on Emerging Technologies in Multidisciplinary Fields, held in Muscat. The event brought together global experts and researchers to explore how new technologies can be applied to drive progress across academic and professional domains.
The aim of this conference is to introduce the latest technology, emerging technologies in education, which focus on the AI and the other things, which is incorporating with the research and to enhance the research methodologies and enhance the research contents to be improved and the outcome of the research.
The two-day conference presented focused sessions and research papers covering various themes, including the ethical and human-centered use of artificial intelligence. It also offered varied insights into how digital tools are reshaping systems, services, and decision-making processes across sectors.
Helping our students and guiding them to understand the intelligence of artificial intelligence is very important, because sometimes what's happening and what we see right now is people are thinking of AI as a magic box, but it's not. It is a machine. It is a machine that is trained on how the human intelligence is. So we need to understand the limitations of artificial intelligence and do not surrender our intelligence.
Recently, generative AI is spread all over the generation, but there is many issues occurred. So we need to how to teach AI literacy and how to concern about such an issue, because many people are consider so because AI is developing, so they lost their job. So, but I don't think so, because AI is very supportable. So supporting to people, and we can living together, human and AI.
Alongside the main program, a dedicated exhibition showcased student projects applying emerging technologies across fields such as the humanities, information technology, business, and English language studies, highlighting the creativity, competence, and innovative spirit of young national talent. From AI to education and finance, this conference is shaping how emerging technologies can deliver practical solutions where innovation meets sustainability. Reporting from Muscat, this is Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi.
Oman underscores its commitment to ethical business and social justice by launching a high-level forum that brings human rights to the forefront of economic development. The event is being held under the patronage of His Excellency Qais bin Mohammed Al Yusuf, Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion. More in the following detail.
Sultanate of Oman has reaffirmed its commitment to justice and sustainable development with the launch of the Forum on Business and Human Rights in Muscat, organized by the Oman Human Rights Commission in partnership with the United Nations Working Group on Business and Human Rights. The event brought together government officials, chief executive officers, United Nations experts, and civil society leaders to promote human dignity in the corporate world.
This forum aims to inspire Sultanate of Oman's private sector to integrate the United Nations guiding principles on business and human rights into their core policies, while also reinforcing Oman's reputation as a responsible and committed member of the international community.
In his opening remarks, Dr. Rashid bin Hamad Al Balushi, Oman Human Rights Commission chairman, stressed the need to embed human rights into business policies and legal frameworks. Professor Domilola Olawuyi, chair of the United Nations Working Group, praised Oman's leadership in advancing this global dialogue.
Business and human rights discussion is growing across the world on how businesses can indeed support government efforts to advance sustainable development and to create investments that lead to the upliftment of our societies. And I'm really glad to see that the implementation of the UN guiding principles on business and human rights is taking the center stage here in Oman. I think this is a commendable forum, and I look forward to the implementation of its outcome.
Discussions covered corporate accountability, legal protections, and Oman's progress in developing a national human rights action plan.
This forum highlights Oman's strong commitment to aligning business with human rights. It's encouraging to see real steps being taken to promote dignity, fairness, and inclusion, especially for women, people with disabilities, and other vulnerable groups.
A key highlight was the launch of a national initiative to promote employment for persons with disabilities aligned with Oman Vision 2040 and global standards.
As a member of the Model United Nations Club at the Modern College of Business and Science, my colleagues and I had the valuable opportunity to participate in the Business and Human Rights Forum. It was both enriching and insightful, as it connected us directly with Oman's efforts in advancing human rights and sustainable development. Forums like this empower us, the youth, to engage actively with national priorities and contribute meaningfully to the goals of Oman Vision 2040.
This forward-looking forum reflects Sultanate of Oman's growing role in linking economic progress with fairness, inclusion, and human rights for all. A timely and visionary gathering that reflects Oman's ongoing pursuit of fairness, progress, and respect for human dignity across every sector of society. Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
With an investment volume exceeding 9.6 million Oman Riyals, Seoul Industrial City, affiliated with the public establishment for Industrial Estate Madain, signed an investment contract to establish a trichlorosilane production plant. This project, which will be built on an area of 20,000 square meters, is considered added value project that works on to enhance the growth of the chemical and energy industries. It will work to localize industries that rely on modern technologies and provide a range of job opportunities for Omani cadres. Coming up on our news bulletin, the Muscat municipality announces winners of its design competition for the year 2025. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate Oman Television. The Ministry of Transport, Communications and Information Technology, in collaboration with the Arabian Research Bureau, organized the ComX 2025 press conference. The conference reviewed investment opportunities in the digital sector and enhancing international cooperation in the field of communications and information technology. It addressed the exhibition's new vision as a destination for digital investment, in addition to coordinating with a number of participating international organizations and enhancing communication between companies and investors. The exhibition will be held from September 7th to 10th at the Oman Convention and Exhibition Center. As part of ongoing efforts to enhance tourist cooperation between the Sultanate of Oman and the international market, the Omani Ministry of Heritage and Tourism organized a specialized workshop in the United Kingdom. The workshop aims to open new opportunities for partnership and expand the Sultanate of Oman's presence as a distinct tourist destination that combines authenticity with nature and cultural diversity. It brought together representatives from the Omani tourism sector and their counterparts from Britain and Ireland. With the participation of 60 of the top architectural offices and companies from around the world, Muscat Municipality announced the winners of its design competition for the year 2025. More in the following report.
Muscat Municipality's design competition for the year 2025 has been awarded to the company KSP Ingo from the Federal Republic of Germany. This announcement was made during the ceremony for declaring the winners of the current edition of this competition, which was launched by the municipality to design a distinctive multi-purpose building in the Wilaya of Boshar in Muscat Governorate. The second place was won by the company BMA from North Macedonia, and the third place went to the XDGA from the Kingdom of Belgium.
That project had reflected the identity, the architect identity of Muscat government. Different international studios had competed to design this iconic building, and we luckily end up with 5 shortlisted companies. 3 of them were the winners today.
The competition aims to present innovative concepts for a sustainable and distinguished building that embodies Omani identity and meets the needs of modern civil use. The project is located on an area of 8,000 square meters in the Wilaya of Boshar and offers a unique architectural platform that reflects the aspirations of the modern city while preserving the authentic architectural heritage.
The project idea is basically, we found that you have an amazing culture, an amazing landscape which is coming together here. And we checked out this site and found that division into three stones, which surprisingly different are from inside, is a good choice, creating a landmark.
The idea is to reflect a new building that also aligns with Oman 2040 vision. So the municipality has invited international consultants to participate in this competition, to bring their expertise to deliver an iconic landmark project in the heart of Muscat.
It is worth to mention that Muscat Municipality launched the design competition earlier this year, attracting 60 of the top architectural offices and companies from around the world.
And the Sultan of Oman, represented by the Financial Services Authority, won the World Summit Award for the Information Society, which kicked off in Geneva, Switzerland. The award comes in recognition of the digital health insurance platform, Vamani, which aims to simplify the exchange of medical information via digital platform. Winning this award in a competition with 300 other projects under the same category reflects the efficiency of the platform and its role in enhancing medical and insurance services. It also shows the sustained Sultan of Oman's commitment to achieving digital transformation in line with the objectives of Oman Vision 2040. It's worth mentioning that the World Summit Award, which was initiated in 2003, aims to bridge the digital divide between countries by promoting the best emerging digital companies and highlighting innovative digital applications that contribute to sustainable development goals. You're watching the Sultan of Oman television. Before tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The State Council discusses draft laws on the real estate registry and civil society institutions, as well as amending some provisions of the arbitration law in civil and commercial disputes. The International Conference on Emerging Technologies in Multidisciplinary Fields focuses on digital information, innovation and future-oriented strategies in higher education and industry. And with an investment volume exceeding 9.6 million Omani riyals, Seoul Industrial City signs an investment contract to establish trichlorosilane production plant. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here in the newsroom and the studios, and myself, Suhail Al-Kindi. Thanks for watching. Good night.